Osio, my beloved ones. Happy Valentine's Day. It's February 14th, 2013. This is One Who Gathers Tribes. What a magical day of love this has been so far. I have the day off today, and I'm about to embark on a journey back to Source. These winter months have been fairly cold, although pretty mild in this area. And it's time for me to get back to Source. The wind people are confirming that right behind me. Chiming the chimes. It has just been a magical morning. It started out right before I woke up this morning with a dream of doves, as a matter of fact. I was sitting out here and all of a sudden a whole bunch of doves, a whole flock of doves flies up. And then one lands right on top of my head. I had my glasses on at the time, and the next thing I know, two doves are clinging right to my front of my glasses, right in front of my eyes. They definitely wanted me to see them for what they mean, the medicine that they're giving me today, which is one of serenity. It's going to be a beautiful day here, the sun's shining. I can hardly wait to get out into the woods in search of abundance. And the deer are about ready to drop their antlers here, so I'm in hopes of finding some deer antlers and much other medicine as I travel my path around this land in the woods today. So as I'm getting ready to embark on my journey, I'm inside and I happen to look out the window. Here comes Turkey Vulture flying right over the land, circling a little bit out into the woods there, reminding me that he is the golden purifier, and it's time for me to cleanse my body, mind, and soul, my spirit today. So that's what I'm going to do as I walk and listen to what I'm given to today. I come outside and the first thing that happens is two doves fly out of this tree right behind me. Confirmation that it's going to be a day of serenity. Also, as I come out and I sit for a minute contemplating my day, here comes Sparrow eating some seeds. Very close to me he came, tweeting a little bit. He was beautiful. Well, he's all about self-worth. So I said to him, yes, I know, I am worthy. I am that I am. So it's just been a day filled with winged ones of blue jays. I believe I just heard falcons screech in a tree near me. So I'm very anxious in getting out and about. I'm going to take you with me and do some videotaping along the way. I stand up for a minute and I look out into the pasture, and there must have been 30 turkeys out in the pasture crossing the land. And they're all about abundance. So, even if I don't find a thing, I am filled with abundance today. Being on this beautiful land, connecting to Source as I'm going to do. I also pulled 3 Earth Magic cards. And with the intention of, since the Turkey Vulture came, what I can expect as far as energies go for my body, mind, and spirit, my soul. And the cards I pulled are just divine. So I'll read you the medicine pretty soon here. And I hope you enjoy my journey with me today. Atakie ase, namaste. I love each of you dearly on this day of beautiful love, love, love. Enjoy your day with your loved one and family. Osio, my beloved ones. Okay, I'm going to give you the reading that I pulled for myself from my body, mind, and spirit as I embark on this journey today, journey back to Source. I honor the Turkey Vulture with this reading. The intention was, I pulled 3 cards, one for body, one for mind, and one for spirit, to what the energies will be for me as I walk the land today. And the first card I pulled was Mountain, which represents my body, which is strength. It makes no sense to deny the strength you have at the cost of allowing yourself to be reactive and subject to external influences far beyond what is healthy for you. Now, that is so true, my beloveds, so true. I will imagine myself as a mountain of strength as I walk, solidly grounded in the earth, my head held high as if I were touching the sky. Do so without straining, just as the mountain itself does not strain. Current situation calls for you to be vigilant, but not to the point of fear or paranoia. I have no fear or paranoia. I am to be that rock of strength that I am capable of becoming. The solidness of my reserve and resolve will be clearly communicated when I model myself after the towering immensity of a mountain. Standing steady like a rock is what is called for at this time. So I am blessed to have pulled mountain as my body card. Gives me strength today. What a blessing. Now for my mind, which is so true, I pulled forest, which is breath. Telling me my breathing has been too shallow. And considering the winter months, you're inside a lot, not able to come out and connect to source. That's so true. When you subconsciously shorten your breath, no matter if this is habitual or triggered by some event or circumstance, it activates certain physiological signals that prepare your system for fight or flight. So this card is telling me to just breathe. Inhale deeply. Let go of your concerns, worries, or problems, which I am totally doing today. Then just let it go. And allow myself to breathe a little deeper and slower at times. Remembering that every breath you inhale is a gift. And every breath you exhale is a gift. And the forest is a clear reminder of how this works. So I am so blessed to have pulled forest. It reminds me to take deep breaths while I'm out there walking the land, which is so important for all of us, dearest ones, all of us. And the last card I pulled, I had kind of sort of had a plan on how I was going to walk the land. Start out here in the back and kind of end up around here in my fairy realm, what I affectionately call my fairy realm. And for my spirit and soul, I pull fairies. I love this card, Earth Magic. Spirit is definitely working with me today. Reminding me to look at everything, listen at everything while I'm out there walking. How blessed am I going to be? You have the same power available to you as the fairies do. It starts with loving the earth through your heartfelt gratitude and appreciation, but more important, through your actions. The fairies can help you reconnect in a more intimate way with the earth, and all they require is your willingness to pay attention to the trees and plants, life all around you, and demonstrate your care. It's telling me to plant something. Well, it's too early to plant anything. I'm just going to plant my feet on the ground as I walk, get my hands in the dirt, and do so with love and enthusiasm. That every flower, tree, or shrub that I am tending is a living being, so treat each like you would a dear friend. So this is truly a magical card to pull as my spirit. I am the fairy. I am. So that's the card reading. As I embark on my journey, I hope you all are ready to go with me. I'm going to do some recording as I go, and we're off to the woods. See you there. Hello, beloved ones. It's me again. First leg of my journey in the woods. Listening to the beautiful birds around me and the trees. I'm deep in the woods here, sitting on a log. It has fallen. I'll try to show you. Beautiful log. The woods that I'm in, about to explore on my first leg of the journey. Many mounds here to go up and down, so it'll be quite good exercise for me today. This end of the woods. Oh, it's just gorgeous here today. I see grandmother spider's web blowing in the wind. Hello, dear friends. Well, Spirit Works is Spirit Works, and shortly after the last video I made, my Windows Media Player decided it was going to break. So I could not take you with me on my journey. You were with me in spirit. It was a magical journey. You know, sometimes it's just supposed to be for yourself. The minute I got up from doing the last video, I walked a few paces. I walked like the turtle, looking all around. I didn't find any deer antlers. I think it's still too early. They usually start dropping them mid-February to 1st of March, so it may still be too early. But as soon as I stood up and took a few steps, deer still gifted me with tail fur. So I have the fur of the tail of the white-tailed deer, which is a very special gift, and I'm honored to have it. I take a little bit further journey, and just gorgeous out there in the woods, and I come across 2 turkey feathers. So turkey blessed me with their feathers along the way. And while I'm sitting in one point on a tree stump, just connecting to source, here comes a very healthy, fat little red-tailed squirrel. And he got within 10 feet of me. He did not, it was just like we were one together. He looked at me at one point, and he just kept burrowing under the leaves for his food. About that time, pileated woodpecker flew over me. So I continued on my journey, and a little bit further down, area I had not been into yet, there were several deer that bounded off from me. So I was met up with deer along the way. There's beautiful creek beds down through there. I know the ancient ones who lived here had plenty of creek beds to live off of while they were here. Came back around to my fairy realm and sat again on a tree stump for a while and just connected to source. It's the most magical thing when you do that. Sat there for quite a while, got up and came back up onto the pasture land and took a little walk around the pasture. And as I circle back, I find a bone, a deer bone, or I don't know exactly what kind of bone it is. It's little. It's a piece of looks like a joint of some sort. So I found a bone on top of it. So all in all, it was a magical journey back to source. On my way, I had dropped one of my raven feathers from my staff, and I was just, I was like, oh my goodness. Oh well, it needed to go back to Creator. Well, as I walk up to the gate, it's laying right there on the ground, so I found it again. I come through the gate and I hear screeching, hawk screeching, and I look up and red-tailed hawk circles above me. So I have been truly blessed today. Right before I did this video, here comes pileated woodpecker again. So it has been a day of the winged ones and the four-leggeds. I have lots of blessed medicine to work with, to make things, beautiful things from. So I'm truly blessed. So I just wanted to tell you thank you so much for joining me as you were able to, as much as you were able to. I have a few more hours of peaceful serenity to cleanse my body, mind, and soul. I'm going to take advantage of Father Sun's beautiful rays as long as I can today and connect to Source for as long as I can today. I love each of you. I wish you blessed Valentine's Day. And I tell you, Matakie Ase, Namaste. Much love, light, and peace to all of you. One who gathers tribes has spoken.